Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. This is Distorted, and this is take 2 because I tried to do a recording of this episode, but I realized I forgot to... Oh god, we have chimeras here. These guys suck. They'll use this attack and pretty much only this attack. It will deal, I believe, let's see, that's a quarter of your HP to every party member, pretty much. For some reason it will miss a few of them sometimes, but it usually hits all of them. I used the Mist Summon in that last battle. Its damage is proportional to how much HP Rydia has left. It's usually a bit more than what she has left. So I don't use it a lot because I usually keep her in critical condition, and I actually did mean to attack the eyes without stopping them first, so I can show off what happens if you don't stop them. I'll summon a monster. But I don't use Mist because I usually keep Rydia in critical condition. Actually, they have pretty much perfect magic resistance, so... Despite what you might think, the eyes aren't weak to thunder because of their magic resistance. You'd think being a mechanical monster they would be. Oh, and we inflicted darkness on the Naga. Wow, I keep losing my train of thought because I keep thinking of new things I want to mention. I don't use Mist all that often because, well, oh, Rydia learned Bio. Because I usually keep Rydia in critical condition so that Cecil can protect her automatically. We are definitely going to want to swap out that flame shield. Oh, here we have new enemies, White Moose. They are slime type enemies, so magic is your best friend against them. I'm probably going to use Jin. Or, why did I call him Jin? We're going to want to take out that Chimera as soon as possible, though. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, Ifrit. For some reason, in the American translations, he's called Jin. Chimeras are weak against arrows, so use those if you got them. For some reason, even though in FF3 he was a wind elemental fiend or something like that, and in pretty much every other Final Fantasy translation the fire elemental summon is Ifrit. And we get a potion for that, yay. And like I was trying to say before, it's really nice to have both a flame and an ice piece of equipment because each one of them alone makes you weak against the element that's on them. Like for example, the flame armor makes you resistant to ice but weak against fire, ironically enough. And same with the ice shield, but opposite. But if you have both, the resistances will cancel out the weaknesses, so you have both resistance to fire and ice, but neither weakness. So that's really awesome. Okay, I think I remembered that wrong about chimeras. I don't think they're weak against arrows because Rosa used arrows on them in one of the battles I cut out, and it only did 88 damage. Anyway, I'm going to fight this eyes, and I'll be right back. Alright, we got an ice armor from that battle. We're probably going to want to give that to Kain though, since Cecil already has an ice piece of equipment. And anyway, I was trying to say... what was I going to say? Oh yeah, that eyes summoned flame dogs, so that might be a nice place to grind considering Cecil and Kain both have ice elemental weapons. Anyway, let's keep going. They can also use an attack called Beam. Which will always hit you for 10% of your maximum hit points. So just chop off the last digit of your max HP and that's how much damage Beam will do. Okay, we have Flame Knights here. Fire elemental, so they won't last long. We better heal, though. Use a high potion on Cecil, at least. Rosa should be able to take one attack. $240. Okay, that's... I'll really have to check if chimeras are weak against arrows after this episode, and I'll post in the description. Probably going to want to do a little healing here, since we have chimeras and flame dogs, which can attack the entire party, and Cecil can't protect against that. Man, there's just too much stuff I'm wanting to talk about, and not enough time to do it. I mean, earlier on in this Let's Play, like the first dozen episodes or so, I was struggling to find stuff to talk about, but now, man, at the end of this long path we get an Arctic wind. I also freed up some inventory space off screen. We're not going to go up there yet. We'll have to go up there eventually. I think this path just leads to nothing, but the path on the right leads to a treasure chest. Wow, chimeras give really crappy experience for how hard they are. I mean, a goblin captain is worth about as much experience as a chimera. Let's put it that way. They're both worth about 350 to each party member. That battle was against 6 white mooses. And I just summoned Ifrit to take them all out. That was an eyes as a random encounter this time. Here we have another save point. I am going to end the episode here. In the next episode, we will reach the top. I will see you then.